Ever looked at a massive fallen log in the backyard and thought about turning it into actual furniture instead of just firewood? That is exactly where this portable mill comes into play. It is one of those tools that looks a bit intimidating when you first pull it out of the box, but once you get it bolted onto your chainsaw bar, it starts to make a whole lot of sense. The build quality is surprisingly solid. It uses galvanized steel pipes, which is a smart move because nobody wants a tool that starts rusting the moment it touches a bit of sawdust or morning dew. It feels hefty enough to handle the vibration of a saw running at full tilt, yet it stays light enough that you are not fighting the weight of the rig itself while trying to keep a straight line. What stands out is how much flexibility is packed into this thing. You can slap it onto anything from a small 14-inch bar all the way up to a massive 48-inch setup. That is a huge range. Whether you are milling up some cedar for a small project or tackling a thick slab of walnut, the adjustments for width and height are pretty straightforward. You can dial in your slab thickness anywhere from a fraction of an inch up to nearly 12 inches, which covers just about any hobbyist or light professional need you can think of. Now, here is the reality of using a setup like this. It is manual labor, plain and simple. You are the one pushing the saw through the wood, so you have to be patient and let the chain do the work. If you try to rush it, you are just going to burn out your saw and end up with a wavy cut. The design includes a saw kerf feature that helps keep things stable, which is a nice touch because it definitely cuts down on that annoying chain chatter you get with cheaper attachments. Is it perfect? Well, not quite. You are going to spend a fair amount of time getting your first cut perfectly level, and that is just the nature of the beast with these rail-style mills. It takes a bit of practice to get the hang of the setup process, and you will definitely want to make sure your chain is razor-sharp before you even think about starting. If you are expecting a factory-perfect finish right off the saw, you might be disappointed, but for turning rough logs into usable lumber, it does the job remarkably well. It is a rugged, no-nonsense piece of gear that turns a chainsaw into a legitimate sawmill. If you have got the logs and the patience, this thing is going to save you a fortune on lumber costs.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.